Danny.
British Danny?
No, it's, oh my god, are you? Sorry. This is Danny.
Part of those projects where they separated the twins.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the experiments they did on us were not nice.
This is like millennial humor.
Okay, it would be funny if you didn't fuck up the whole vibe, to be honest. You
I
just
didn't fuck up the vibe. It's a picture.
Yeah, you did. You fucked up the vibe. You fucked up the vibe. You fucked up the vibe.
Danny did that before you ever came in.
You fucked up. No, Danny doesn't ever fuck up the vibe.
She did. She did, because she's clearly high or on some sort of...
Danny's always high, but she's still funny.
It's good to keep her on the stage.
No.
You shouldn't do drugs, kids.
Yes.
It's educational.
Okay.
Now you know the next time someone says, have some heroin, you say, no thank you.
Well,
I don't know if Danny's on the level of heroin. I mean, cannabis, sure.
Bent?
But
Are you bent?
no, I'm not bent. Are you?
Bent. There was a person on the app.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Not bent.
Oh.
Which you could be. I don't know what that means, but in today's
Where I come from, it means
what did I ask Belinsky today?
Danny, I didn't fucking know. I didn't record keep for you.
You need a stenographer to walk around with you, Danny, when you're high.
Which is always high, though. That's the thing. That's what you don't get.
So she needs a full-time stenographer.
Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she could say, what did I say at 3:15?
But you have to think about it this way. I mean, we need to make our income from somewhere, and the more people are addicted to drugs and medication, the better off we are. Just think about it.
What's good for your psychiatry is good for my portfolio and big pharma stock portfolio.
That's right.
Hey.
You're saying that like it's a Gregorian chant.
Hey, Johnson, counter-cyclical. Well, how's Johnson & Johnson doing, actually? Because I'm expecting it to go down.
Don't forget to get your flu shot.
Let's do the inverse, whatever Jim Cramer says.
Yeah, well, that is actually not bad advice.
It's actually really good advice.
Yeah.
Everybody, will you just talk to my twin sister, please? Because
natural, though?
she actually got the love.
Nobody cares.
Okay, Danny, just be quiet for a second. They're trying to talk, sweetheart. Just give it a
But they're talking about my trauma in front of me.
No, we're not talking about
No, they're talking about something completely different. They're talking about something completely different. They're not talking about you.
Eli, really? Okay, they made me chaotic
for no reason.
Who cares about your trauma?
Rabbi, you just have to mute Danny sometimes.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Take care.
Rabbi says I have a sweet ass.
You do have a sweet ass, but you have personality sometimes.
Nobody likes my personality.
You do, but you just
I
need to
always
be
say you're very
quiet
funny.
sometimes.
I always, whenever you come in the room, I said, hey, Danny. You're very
Danny, I told
Danny, you know what you're good at?
wasting time.
I'm searching things.
Wasting time. Good at that.
You always like come in with the facts sometimes when people are talking about topics. You'll be like, actually, I found this article. Like, you're good at that.
No, she was literally telling me how
Good
the
skill.
moon is satellite.
What?
The moon. That's a satellite. She believes that.
What?
No, she believes the moon is a satellite.
Is the satellite a satellite of Earth?
So, oh yeah, she believes it recycles souls. It would be interesting if it was true, though.
Pay you?
If it was a worst.
I don't even know you!
Helium-3 isotope, you know, that would be interesting.
It's not interesting at all. It's retarded.
Okay, Rabbi, that was a bit mean, sweetheart.
You want me to pay you? I don't even know you!
doing that. It's bothering my dog.
Oh, that's the point.
That's rude. Don't hurt dogs. Like.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your doggy.
That's fucked up.
Pavlov will disagree and say,
It's so annoying, but that's why I like him.
Who's doing that?
Comedy.
it is Pavlov.
Comedy, did you agree? Every time Danny speaks, all I hear is LGBTQ, DEI, CRT, and BLM. That's all I hear.
Really?
What do you move? Yes, it's CRT, BLM, LGBTQ. That's all like it just plays on in my head.
Yeah, Danny, stop being weak and pathetic and take your fat ass to the gym and read a book.
Oh my god.
It's just on and on, non-stop. CRT, BLM, DEI, LGBTQ. That's it. It just keeps going.
I mean, look at Melissa, Danny. You could at least be dating a Muslim man and be a bitch about it. But instead...
I heard about her. That's all I heard
Literally,
about
go
her.
choke on your own dick, you fat, ugly fuck.
Melissa, I heard you date a Muslim.
Shut the fuck up, you drunk or high bitch.
It does
I'm not drunk or high.
Damn, somebody's a little triggered.
I
Somebody's just a
can't
little
have
triggered.
Kick him.
Kick him.
Kick him, kick him, kick him, kick
You don't care
him,
about
kick
dogs.
him, kick him, kick him, kick him, kick him.
It is too. Like I want to buy that actually. I know what that is. I wanted to buy it a long time ago, but I didn't.
I'm just
Just,
waiting
like,
for the day that he
Play a
comes
noise
for
on
me.
your phone.
Is he
Well, the comedy is the reason why I bought the snake charmer flute. Where's their snake charmer flute? You should play that one instead.
who's the homecoming king of Clubhouse?
Danny, I rarely, but sometimes I do mushrooms. What you're on is not mushrooms.
I did mushrooms 2 times in my life.
Okay, so what kind of gummies? Because when you say gummies, people assume you're microdosing shrooms, right? So what are you
No,
doing? What's
she
that?
means weed, like gummies.
That is not weed. That is
Well, that's
not.
what.
This is not weed.
Gummies
And
can be
Boo,
weed.
did you ever
Come
I
on,
think
Grandma.
it's about 100
No, I don't
milligrams of gummies, you know?
100 milligrams? That's a whole.
So if you smoke weed, Al, I assure you, you'll find out that this is not weed. She's not on weed.
No, this is 100 milligrams of weed. I'm surprised I'm awake.
Yeah, I told you, it is weed, see?
It's not 100%.
It'll take a lot.
It is.
I used to be the biggest butthead in North America, and I'm telling you this.
Yeah, but
When
that
people
doesn't
say
mean...
gummies, they refer to weed, not shrooms.
Maybe she's mixing weed with shrooms and she's snorting fucking liquid cocaine or something.
I've only done shrooms twice.
I think it's
and-
just her personality.
You didn't see no fucking roach.
Liquid cocaine. I don't...
Yeah, I was reading these medical journals from the turn of the century, and they were giving cocaine to 10-year-olds.
Okay.
Yeah, what's one of the main ingredients in Coca-Cola?
Well, I think my kids walk themselves to school. I think.
Don't you miss the old days, Jacob?
So the two
I
kids,
do. I want Coke with
Yeah, why is that shock?
I didn't say it was shocking, I just asked.
Yeah, I've got 2 kids.
yeah,
That's cool.
Cocaine
she
used to be
likes one of them better than the other one.
Cola.
Every mother likes one better than the other.
Hey, Danny, I never said
They
that.
don't claim that they do, but they actually do.
Why do you have
Danny just lied about me.
as your PTR?
Oh my god, it's not okay. I would happily explain it to you, but it just seems like you want there to be a problem between me and Danny. There is no problem between me and Danny.
Again, I just
Like,
asked you a
fucking-
question.
Okay,
I
I'm
know,
gonna
I
tell you
know
what
what's
happened. Okay, I can't change my picture anymore. They maxed me out of changing my picture. So she offered to make this her picture. She says that this picture makes her feel uncomfortable.
I've said this picture a
The
million times.
maximum? You do change a lot, but I didn't know there was a maximum.
Yeah, they won't let me change the picture anymore.
That's like crazy.
Yeah, and so I also wanted to prove to someone that my eyes are
And Danny, you don't even need to explain stuff if you don't want to. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to say things if people keep fucking asking and you don't want to tell them. Just say, fuck you, I'm not telling you. It's not your
I
business.
know when I'm gonna leave my
Yeah, you're
husband.
lucky. Imagine, see, you left with this picture. Imagine if you did a really hideous picture and you couldn't change it. Like, not of
Oh,
you,
she
but
had-
of, like, something else.
Ooh, this is a hideous picture of me.
No, you look great. You look fine.
I don't think it's a hideous picture. I
No,
think
not
there's
at all.
something quite sexy about it. Like, you're gonna dominate me. That's why I put it as my PTR. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but what about
That's
mine
really
right
strange.
You look fine, yeah.
Oh, well, I don't give a fuck what you think, you fake bitch. Shut up.
Whoa.
now?
I'm English. Like, I'd give a fuck
Yeah,
about
that's why
some
they're a
American.
fourth rate power now.
Fuck up.
Zimbabwe has a big market than they do now.
Who has a bit what?
I'm gonna choose kindness and
Yeah.
not respond.
Oh, like you know how to be kind, you fake whore. Shut
Oh
Whoa.
my god. Oh my god.
You don't really sound like a mother.
Oh my god. Oh, they moved her. Oh, they assassinated her.
Why'd you kick me to the audience? I didn't do anything.
They moved her.
Why'd you kick me?
I always
You haven't moved. You're in the same place.
No, I'm at the
Oh,
bottom.
the other you. This is really confusing, Danny.
Yeah, like,
Where's Minnie Mouse? I thought Minnie was coming back.
Who?
The Minnie Mouse picture?
Who's that?
I don't even know where it is anymore.
Oh,
yeah, so Galilean doesn't like this picture of me, and I'm stuck with it.
it's so cringe. That Minnie Mouse shit is so cringe. Don't put it back, please.
No, I like it. It's
Yeah,
like
against
whenever
Minnie
I
Mouse.
hear certain people talk,
What
I
picture?
just picture
Put
their
Pikachu.
fake picture.
Put Pikachu because you're electric, boo boo.
I like the heart.
Where's Tim? Is he awake or he's...
Well, you can put Pikachu with hearts instead of red cheeks.
That's cringier than Minnie Mouse.
But you don't get the symbology behind it.
I do, like it's, but still.
Electric.
What about like a Charmander? That's cooler.
No, that's too fiery. I don't see you as a fiery.
Mine grew up.
It just reminds me of the Charizard that I had gotten when I was, 7, and my mom
7.
gave it away.
Do you know Little
Yeah,
Haiti?
Wordle. I like.
Little Haiti is Snorlax.
No, but the Charizard's worth so much. That's the best card you could ever get in the Pokemon trading card world, and she fucked me up.
What about like a
Still
Mew?
pissed at her, right?
Mew would be cute.
I'm gonna ping out Little Haiti. I have to ping out Little Haiti.
This little
Don't
lady.
say you love
I haven't
me.
spoken to her
You
in
don't
forever.
even know me.
Oh my god, that is so annoying. It's crazy.
You have the power, Rabbi.
This is so annoying.
Rabbi, you have the power.
You have the power.
That was anti-Semitic.
Danny, I swear if Danny was my wife, I would elbow her fucking face.
10 is pleading.
Yeah, elbow her right above the eyebrow. That's 3 stitches right there.
Why'd she change the picture to just white?
She did.
It looks like it's all
Oh, yeah,
just
sorry, I
white.
did. I didn't have to refresh.
She's talking about pen. You guys need to do democracy, okay? We just got
Okay, we're taking a vote?
We got
Okay.
totally fucked in Canada because of democracy. So let's do democracy here. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Where did you come from? Did you guys hear the trauma story I dropped on them? I took a huge trauma dump on them before. Is that why you guys came here?
That's because you speak so
Thank
well.
you.
It takes you 30 seconds.
I promised you.
You can say in 5 seconds.
Will you fix the trauma dump I put?
Nobody cares about your mom. No one cares.
Danny, it's fine. Don't worry. It's not a big deal.
Danny, you understand that each one of us on the stage, we have an entire life, we have our own issues in life. Nobody got time for your shit. Even if I had time for your shit, I won't spend it because I have my own shit to worry about. Do you understand that?
What's your shit? Just fucking someone's wife?
Well, I mean, you are my favorite housewife, but no, people have problems in life, most of which are not even disclosed on this app. For example, I literally need to find an exit strategy out of Canada, but that's one of my issues. I have other
I
issues.
should be your
Rabbi, just make
strategy.
Aliyah.
Imagine that.
You make Aliyah
Make Aliyah.
Imagine that.
to
I'd rather go to Saudi Arabia.
you can make aliyah to L's, you know?
Oh, Alice in New York.
Promised land, you know?
Or New Jersey. She's in New Jersey. Sorry. I don't care about your promised land. Anyways, I think Minnesota is the promised land.
I actually simp for Nora because I don't know, I'm simping for her so hard lately. And she doesn't even know who I am.
Please,
Like, she's probably not really spoken to me.
please be nice to Nora.
I just said I'm simping for her. How much more nice can you get than simping?
I simp for her too. I mean, she did what I always wanted to do. I always wanted to attack some Jews in an elevator.
I didn't attack you in an elevator stall.
I always.
No, I never said that, Nora. That was fucking him.
I'd rather be
Okay,
in an
I said.
elevator with Nora than Penn because Penn would do things to me that Nora wouldn't do. So.
Like what? Like lesbian stuff? Oh gosh, no, I don't make the first move. I'm submissive. If you didn't make the first move, nothing's gonna happen. Don't worry yourself.
Well, what if he commanded you to make the first move?
Well, that would be a command.
Well, there you go. So I should try that. Next time I'm gonna try that.
Rabbi,
Yeah.
might you
Who's that?
would you move to Scotland?
Fuck no.
What if Scotland became independent?
Wait, what?
What if it became independent?
Well, the only reason they have like bread is because they're not independent. Scotland is like the most communist shithole I've ever seen. It's 20 times worse than Canada. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Scotland. I'll ask. Are you in Scotland right now, sweetheart?
No,
No.
not
Wrong.
yet.
Do you want to go
Are you
there?
going to Scotland? Are you for real?
Well, because I have a British passport, you see, but if Scotland were to separate, I could maybe switch to Scotland.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So you don't want to come to London?
I'm gonna come to London this summer.
London is like the worst of the worst. It's like New Pakistan. What are you talking? You guys,
Yeah.
something.
Okay, Rabbi, I agree that there's a lot of crazy, dirty, smelly people in London. However, you can make a lot of money in London, okay?
A lot of money. Also, doesn't mean you should do it.
Well, I like London, even if it's full of dirty, smelly people. I still enjoy my time.
London's always been smelly, and it's always been great.
Yeah, okay, might as well.
Yeah, I agree.
You could always
So
just Skype with Rabbi and talk about Melissa.
So why not New Delhi?
Well,
I didn't talk
you're
about
more
this,
likely to be raped in New Delhi than London, for sure.
You're more likely to get raped in London. Well, didn't you see the whole thing with the Pakistani rape gangs and how your prime minister is like okay with that stuff, or not okay?
Oh, I mean, I agree. You're not going to trigger me on that score because I agree with what you're saying.
I'm trying to trigger
I'm
you.
not like a 12-year-old girl, so I'm not the target audience, you know? I'm a 29-year-old woman, so I'm
But
free.
those Pakistanis would fucking treat you. You think they're not gonna fuck you because you're like in your 40s?
Get back
Well, listen, let's just say, like, my kids would not be out on the street in London because I know there's Pakistanis there. So, different strokes for different folks. You know, my kids aren't going to be outside. Why the fuck is your 13-year-old... Wait. Why would you let your 13-year-old go out and play in the street in London anyway? That's just retarded. Like, come on, it's not safe. You should never
I
do
can tell you that, okay, I'm raised in the Middle East. I used to go to the supermarket alone when I was like 10. I'll come back.
Okay, well, you're a boy, so it's a bit different. But yeah.
I mean, if in the Middle East you can do that, I would expect you to be able to do that in London, you know?
No, the London isn't as safe as the Middle East. Like, in Saudi, it's very safe to go out, actually, but in London, not so safe. So, although I don't want to victim blame, it's not the girl's fault. I just think, come on, it's London. Like, why the fuck would you let your kids go out, especially girls? Like, it's crazy. I would never, ever...
Let me tell you something no one is telling you, Pen. The truth of the situation is in the Middle East, we don't want to live with these terrorists, but we don't want to pay for their life, basically, in prisons. So we would like to kill them. Now, we can't kill them because of the laws that the Western people, impose on us. Exactly. So we'd rather give them. That's why we give you all the terrorists.
I get it, and to be honest, I think it's probably better to kill them. I agree.
Exactly. But not letting us kill them because of all that stupid shit like human rights and whatever. So in that case, you have them.
Oh, that is.
So we can both of them. I can send you like millions and millions. You have no clue.
300.
I mean, please don't include me in what the government wants to do. I'm not really happy with the government.
Yeah, I get that, but when are you guys gonna revolt? Like, when are you gonna go?
Oh God! Why would I stick my? I'm the only intelligent one on my road. I'm surrounded by cave people. You think I can start a revolt? They can barely make a cheeseburger. How the fuck are they gonna overthrow the government?
There's nothing.
Have you seen the fucking people that I'm surrounded by? Below 78 IQs, I'm surrounded by factory workers and McDonald's staff members.
Yeah, but we don't need We don't
Rabbi, it's an everyday struggle just to not get attacked by these people. You think I'm going to start a fucking revolution?
No, I'm just saying. There's nothing that scares the Western politician more than an angry lesbian. And all I'm saying is that we don't need We don't need brains, we just need muscles.
I'm more intelligent than people around me, so I would rather just enjoy being more intelligent and enjoy getting money because they can't figure out how to make money and keep my head down and lay low. I'm not going to stick my neck out to save these fucks. They don't deserve it. Like, I don't care about them that much to risk my life. Fuck that. They can enjoy their own bullshit that they create.
You go look at Slovakia, for example, or Serbia. I mean, they go to their parliament hall and they take the politician and they carry him and put him in a trash can. Why
the people in England deserve whatever is happening to them. They really do. And I do not.
So aren't you in the US? Oh no, you wanted to move to the US.
Yeah, I've wanted to leave for a while now. I mean, I wouldn't leave without a solid business plan, of course. But like, you know, it's just I really don't care about this country. If you knew what the mentality was in this. Danny, shut up! Why are you causing drama with me constantly? Jesus Christ. It's like you're my grandma who has dementia. Danny, it's like...
Second, you're already calling me a cunt online.
You're like my grandma who has dementia and I have to keep her in the living room because she keeps hurting herself in the kitchen. That's how it feels. Like, Granny, just get back in the living room and sit down, okay? Just fucking stop hurting yourself.
Danny, I love you, but if you were my grandma, I would choose euthanasia.
There's no youth left in Asia, okay? Because they got rid of all the women. Because you had to pick one kid. They picked the boys, and there's not enough girls.
My God.
Oh God, Danny, well, what are you going to do about that? Kill all the boys, make it an even number?
I don't know. What are we gonna do about it? Like, nobody wants them anyway.
Oh boy. Well, I guess you should just go and make a change.
Mr. Anderson really needs to take control of
Mr. Anderson Cooper, take control over this person.
Rabbi, in England, I was beaten up because someone thought I was a gypsy, and not to comment on if I am or not, but anyway, some toothless EDL woman waited for me around the corner and punched me in the stomach and kicked me in the stomach. What do you think the police did?
Nothing. They spit on you.
Absolutely nothing. They said it was a civil matter. Okay, Danny, I'm talking. Okay, that's funny, but I'm talking, so just wait a minute. So anyway, they did absolutely nothing. They said it was a civil matter. So if the public and the police don't like me, Rabbi, why the fuck would I help them? I'm just going to make money off of them and leave eventually.
Exactly.
I wish I could be like that cop that she was a cop and her husband let her sleep with the whole person. Imagine, she had the best job until she got found out.
Okay, Danny, stop being a whore, please. It's embarrassing. I can't be your friend if you act like this. I know she's on drugs, and I love her still. But, like, can't keep being a hoe like this, Danny.
I love that.
Talking about... Rabbi, we need to beat her. If we loved her, we would beat her.
If she was my wife, I would have went totally Islamic on her.
And to be honest, so would I, but for her own good.
Why do you think I have no arms or legs?
Well, I would have
Danny!
I have no clit either. Like,
No, the clit is not a Muslim thing. That's more of a, I mean, they do it.
That's a Somali, yeah, or an African voodoo thing.
In Islam, I can rebuke you. If you don't listen, you sleep on the floor. If you don't listen, then I can whip you. That's right. With an iron rod.
That's pretty kinky being made to sleep on the floor, though. That might actually turn me on, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you know, Ben, there's cages. You can sleep in cages, I'm just saying.
Oh boy, sounds like my childhood all over it.
Oh my god, is that like a child called Ed? You know the book?
Yeah, he admitted that he was lying about that, by the way, that wasn't real. He felt bad on his deathbed and he said it was all bullshit, unfortunately.
Did he? Because when I read it, I did feel that. That's the first book I read, by the way. Which is a very harsh first book to read, right? But that's the first book I read, and I did feel like it's a little bit,
It's too far-fetched.
I believe it. I didn't just come to believe that this is like actually legit. So it's funny you say that.
But what upset me is there are children that are treated like that, but he made it, so now no one's gonna believe them because of his bullshit, Anyway.
Fine.
It was all a lie. He just done it to get money, and he did get a lot of money.
Okay, yes, he did because of New York bestseller, but people are dumb. If I was a kid, then I was able to see that something's off here. But the thing is, why would you do that? Like, you made your mom look like a total psycho bitch.
I mean, I'm sure your mom wouldn't give a fuck if you gave her like 3 million and didn't say her actual name, right?
Yeah, but we know her now.
I can't wait to read this book by this guy. His name is John, and he's writing a book. It's called I Spent 4 years on Clubhouse.
Then you should read Sex and the City.
I had Sex in the City once.
I love Daddy.
That's beautiful.
I did. You see, I was just a young girl, like in my 20s.
Okay, that's nice, sweetheart.
Can you tell us more about your Sex and the City experience? Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so, my first boyfriend, he was like, I love you and everything, we're gonna get married one day, So he went to NYU, and then, like, when he went to school, he just, like, broke up with me, like, fuck you, bitch, I used you just to have sex with you so I wouldn't go to school. And then he used me. He said he missed me, but he just wanted to use me. He's a dumb bitch.
That's what men do, Danny. That's why we have to have, like, Islamic rules.
Oh my god.
That's why I should have been a virgin to this day.
What are you talking about? Islamic laws literally say that you have to obey me even if I want to fuck you on top of a camel as we travel. Literally.
How can you fuck on top of a camel?
That's literally what it says, though. That's the hadith.
No, I get it. I believe that. I'm asking.
It wasn't even good, to be honest. Like, that's why you should just have good sex. Until you tell your best friend about it, and they fuck him.
Oh, sorry.
Danny, this is why I'm glad that I don't like men, because it's so embarrassing to even like a man in 2025. I mean, what even is that? I mean, a man I like slept with my best friend. I would rather just stab myself in the eye with a pencil.
I think the first cut is the deepest, and now I don't feel anything at all.
I don't think you should really care about men's opinions. It's not like they have feelings. So don't worry about it.
Why is
Rabbi, he doesn't have any feelings.
I don't have feelings.
You don't. See? Even Rabbi will admit do you think fucking Edward has feelings in the audience? Or Rabbi?
I think he has feelings. I think he has feelings.
Depends what you mean by that. What do you mean
I think I'm a fucking asshole, idiot girl.
Depends what you mean, though. What do you mean by that?
And then also the fact that I'm calling myself an asshole idiot girl is very idiotic.
So what do you mean by having feelings or nothing? What do you mean by that?
I think feelings are great because when I have
Okay, he's talking to me, sweetheart. Can I answer it?
No, because feelings make me
Oh God, shut up!
wanna have sex.
What a waste of time. Go ahead, man.
I mean, like, men, even if they do have feelings, they only have sympathy and empathy for each other, but not for women. So, as a woman, it doesn't make sense for me to have empathy for you because you don't have it for me.
Getting further from the truth. Men give zero shits about men.
Nah, I don't
love
think
to
so.
jerk each other off and then don't tell anyone about it. It's like a state secret that they just jerked each other off. You know, like.
Okay, you don't give a fuck about like some little old lady on the street, but like a 20-year-old big buxom woman, you would.
I like older women, especially like very elderly. I'm always nice to them and all of that. But that's a cultural thing. I'm an Eastern man. I like.
Yeah, me too. You know what? I have a soft spot for vulnerable people, but you might even be different to most men. But most men are just really selfish.
I don't have a soft spot for the vulnerable. Only the elderly.
Okay, but my point is, most men they don't give a fuck about people like in need, or they're just incredibly selfish creatures. Like, to be honest.
Depends on how you see it. I mean, I believe that I can't fix the universe. My responsibility is the woman in my life, not every woman. Every woman. So Danny here, you see Danny here. She's not my responsibility.
I'm every woman.
Right.
It's all in me. Baby.
So if
Danny, you make such Jewish jokes all the time.
That's not a Jewish joke. That's.
Yes, it is. The way you talk. Like,
it's all in me. Baby.
okay, that's nice, sweetheart. Okay, stop. You're getting me into it now. I don't want to be into it. Stop. It's like you're raping me. I said no, Danny.
Okay, but why do you guys, like, honest question, why do you guys expect men to care for all of you?
No, even if they don't actually. I'm talking. Even if they don't actually. Shut up! Even if they don't actually. Rabbi, please mute her because I can't handle this room with you. Even if you don't actually do anything or you're not able to do anything, it's about what's inside. Like me, I genuinely feel empathy from deep within, even if I can't help other people, right? Obviously, life is...
Yeah.
Right, but most men don't have that aspect to themselves where they actually feel things in the same way, is my point.
I think men are much more empathetic than women.
Yeah, straight women are very selfish, evil creatures. I grant you. Really, as a lesbian, I find it difficult to even understand how straight women can be so bitchy and nasty to one another. It's really mind-boggling.
Yeah, but
and I do
horrible to each other. They're super horrible.
Well, I'm not horrible to other women, but other women are constantly at war with me for some reason. I don't fucking get it.
Yeah, but you're
But
nice.
yeah.
You're nice to women because you want to fuck.
No, it's not like that. What?
May I challenge you on something there? Because earlier when you talked about the idiots that you live next to, it sounded like you didn't have a lot of compassion for them. And they're vulnerable if they're idiotic.
No, they're very violent, racist cave creatures.
Yeah, I do think idiots are an exception to the... I mean, do you feel bad for it?
Yeah. No. Well, some people are smart enough to understand, but they just deliberately don't understand, and that's the ones I have the problems with, you know. They don't even try and understand. No, but yeah, I think straight women are less empathic than lesbians and men. I agree, Rabbi. I really do.
Well, lesbians are hated by everybody. Like,
I know.
Lesbians are literally hated by everybody. In fact, arguably, they don't even exist. because you don't really see them. Right? I know you're a lesbian. I'm not saying you don't exist. I'm just saying it's almost impossible to find you outside your house. Gays are.
Well, I mean, I don't look like a lesbian. I don't portray as a lesbian. I don't dress like a man or anything like that. So you wouldn't know, and I wouldn't go out of my way to tell you.
Potentially, I rarely see lesbians. I always see gays every time I walk outside.
Right.
Doesn't mean they don't exist, but maybe lesbians are super introverted. I don't know.
It's not that they're introverted, they're more business-minded, so they're normally working on something. They're not really as sociable as straight women where they go out just to be seen, because they don't have that kind of, that's what I think.
Could I ask your opinion, what do lesbians think of bisexual women?
Okay, honestly, a lot of bisexual women just use lesbians for experimentation and fun, and they don't have emotional bonds to them. So I stay away from bisexual women because a woman who wants a man's approval will literally drop kick you to get to a man. So I'm not gonna get emotionally attached to a bisexual woman when all she wants is a man's approval. I don't give a fuck about men's approval. I really don't. But bisexual women.
When you want to raise. You do when you want to raise, you do when you want to change the laws, right?
I'm
do you believe in patriarchy? But do you believe in patriarchy?
To a certain extent, yes.
Okay, so then that by definition means that you are looking for a man's approval because you believe men control all things.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
But men control all things.
I said to a certain extent, and you didn't inquire as to what I meant. So.
Okay. Oh, no, that's fair. Okay. So can you elaborate more on that?
Well, I agree with the nuclear family in a lot of occasions if men are responsible, but in the current world, men are not holding up their end of the bargain in the nuclear family. So now, I'm more inclined to say you're better off to be a single woman, which wouldn't have been the case maybe 40 or 50 years ago, but is the case now. So I believe in the patriarchal model, but to have a good patriarchy, men need to actually be fulfilling their side of the bargain, which they're not. So currently, I don't agree with the patriarchy, but I can agree with it if the men are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing.
I never thought I would say this, but I totally agree with you. Like 100% agree with you. The only issue is the men definitely are coming short, but you have to look at it from the male's perspective, is that the society we live in today demands all things from men and gives them nothing. So I have no incentive to watch out for you at all, actually.
I'm not expecting you to watch out for me because I'm a lesbian, but I feel sorry for straight women who aren't able to.
No, that's not what I mean. It's not about me watching out for you specifically. I'm talking men have no reason to watch out for a woman. Like, so for me personally, this is my mentality, right? It wasn't the mentality of men 100 years ago. Oh, it's a woman. Of course you should protect her. You owe her that. That's not my mentality. I shouldn't protect her for shit. Where's her father? Where's her husband? Where's her brother? That's just not my responsibility. My woman is my responsibility. You see? So
yeah, but the problem is that their dads and their husbands aren't protecting them. That's the whole thing. No one's protecting.
Correct. But if I protect her though, I don't have time to protect my woman. But see, that's what I mean. Men are expected to do a lot of things, yet you don't give them nothing. So why would they do these things? What's my reward? Long time ago, men used to get a reward.
They used to get respect and status for doing it, but now they don't. I agree.
Correct. So why would I do it if I'm not getting anything in return? You're gonna shit on me no matter what I do. Like, this is the world we live in as a man. You're walked over everywhere you go. So like, why?
You know what? I agree because if you're a man and you see a woman getting attacked and you beat up the man, the police then charge you with something. So you can't even defend women even if you want to. Even if your heart's in the right place. Yeah.
No, so the question is, if I see a woman being attacked by a man, why would I put my life at risk to save her when she probably thinks that I'm a pig because I'm a man? See what I mean? If she's a feminist, I'm not going to help her.
I agree, but that's in the Western world. I mean, it's not the same everywhere, but yeah, I agree.
Oh, 100%. So back in the Middle East, I wouldn't do that. I would actually protect her. over here it depends on the woman. Is she someone who thinks I'm a subhuman because of my gender? Or if that's the case, no, I'm not gonna be like
Rabbi, I deep down want to respect men, okay? Just because I'm not attracted to them doesn't mean I can't have a deep respect for masculine men who genuinely care about other people. It's just that I see these weak men that just prey on women and use them for sex, and I don't respect them, I'm not gonna lie. You know?
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Like, I'm just being very honest, like 100%. But I'm just trying to explain to you why that is. The man has no incentive to do anything positive for the woman, except for when he wants to fuck her.
Yeah, and I think that society is actually rewarding rapists and users and sociopathic men, because the more of a bad person you are, the more you're rewarded. It's like the system wants men to act this way, so I don't even understand what's going on.
But what is the reward? Because the reward essentially is these women end up they're miserable. They're absolutely miserable without a man. When they're like empowered and uplifted, that they can do everything without a man. Essentially, they go home and they're alone and they're insufferable and miserable because they don't have a man.
Straight women need a man's approval to feel happy. To be honest, I've seen it. I need like a woman's approval to feel happy, right? Otherwise, I feel sad. Understandably, they need it. It's like an energy source for them. Like if they don't get it, they're gonna wake up sluggish and be depressed and shit.
Well, it's not
like
that is a real from a man. It's just that we need men in general. Like there are things.
No, they need a man's energy. They need it. Otherwise, they're not.
I think she's talking. I think what Anne is saying is, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but my idea would be that yes, you do need a man, and you will never appreciate men until shit goes south. Because look at the Ukrainian feminists. They all disappear.
When women are like in a dire emergency situation, who do they call? The first person that they're going to call is a man.
No, but
if they are in a very dire situation.
You've already said it. Yeah, you've already said it. Yeah, okay. I processed what you said. Okay. Right, but the thing is, I am, but you're repeating yourself. Rabbi, can you please mute her so I can answer her question, please?
Calm down, bitch tits, and let's let her get a sentence down.
Sorry, my bitch tits gotten.
Okay, right. I personally, I don't call men because I've tried to call men for help and they're not helpful. I mean, police are not helpful where I live, not everywhere. There are some countries where they are actually genuinely helpful, but in my area they are not. So no, I don't call them. Now, would I like to?
I wasn't just talking about police officers. I was saying just a man.
I know. Would I like to rely on men? Would I like to rely on men? Yes, I would. It would be fantastic, but I don't. And I don't.
So when your electricity, let's say when your electricity grid just shuts down, who's gonna fix that?
Well, I know how to do solar panels and stuff like that, so I would fix it myself.
So what if you got a flat tire?
No, you won't. You're not allowed to.
I know how to fix a flat... Well, I don't give a fuck if I'm allowed to or not. I would still try and I would fix my own flat tire. But that's not because I want to be independent. It's because I have learned to, because men are inherently unreliable for me. Does that make sense?
No, okay.
And I don't know why you seem to...
She might have dad issues, I think.
For example, consider this.
Okay, and why would you be blaming me and Rabbi? Why would you be blaming me? Wait. Why would you be blaming? Okay, Anne. Why would you be blaming me for daddy issues? Because that would not be my fault. You should blame a man if someone has. No, but when you say to someone, I have. Okay. When you say to someone, thank you. So. You shouldn't. Okay, I can see that you're just one of those bitchy straight women that think. I just don't even want to do it. Rabbi, do you see what I mean?
Someone you don't even know.
I do see. I mean, she is called bitch tits Anne for it. I love Anne, but Anne.
No, I get it, but I don't want to talk.
It is the man's fault.
No, but you want me to be triggered because I'm not gonna do this bitchy back and forth thing with you. I'm not. Just have the stage, fuck it. It's not.
My God, see, that's exactly why I always wake up and I say, "Thank you, Lord, I am not a woman." Because we
Yeah.
We need to
Exactly.
get down.
No, but Rabbi, I don't want to have to do this because I don't like to be around straight women. That's why I avoid them. Do you see?
You don't like to be around straight women. Are you?
No, I don't.
So the thing is, I agree with you when you say it's the man's fault, but I'm not sure if we blame the man for the same reasons. Like, I think it's the man's fault for being a total sissy boy and having women run society in the West. I think that is definitely man's fault. Right.
Well, you could be right.
But like you said it in your area, that's what it is. But see, the thing is, in your area, you have this whole like effeminate type of you're basically emasculating men. You're raising boys to be like women. So what do you expect? Obviously, the boy is gonna grow up to be a total sissy boy. But is that the boy's fault? I wouldn't say so because this is a multi-generational thing. So the man today is raised to be a woman.
You know.
Well, yeah. Also,
And then the
boys are raised in
custody.
exactly. Boys are raised in single mother households. So yeah, it's being raised like a woman. So like that's something.
I mean, I think in England it's really difficult to raise children the right way. You're probably better off not raising them in England because, that's one of the reasons. But there are many.
Well, exactly, and that's why you have very low fertility rates. Exactly, all these things can happen.
Exactly.
Why would I make a child? Why would I make a child? Because that child isn't mine. The government has a bigger say over what he is than I do. So why would I raise him? Why would I have a child? So then you have to get immigrants. All these immigrants. Right. So you have to get immigrants. Now these immigrants are Muslims. They're gonna come and rape you. So I mean, you made that choice. Why should I care? Why should I care? You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
The West has fallen. There's only the United States of America. And
no, like I'm so sad about what they've done to the Middle East. It's seriously like.
What Middle East? There's nothing wrong with the Middle East right now.
No, what Lebanon looks like right now, what they're doing to Beirut.
Oh, Lebanon is still the best place.
Shambles. It's completely shambles.
It's about perspective. Look, I lived in Lebanon. It's the best place I've ever lived in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, it's the coolest place ever. The law doesn't exist. There's nothing. The law isn't a thing.
So everyone just manages themselves, like.
Yeah, each man on his own. Exactly. But that's when masculinity really arises.
Yeah, and that's actually better for society than having the police overly involved because you have your own sense of justice, right? You don't like to see injustice. So, like, you step in with shit.
We should repeal the 19th Amendment. Women should not vote. Women should not be in the military. That's where the trickle down essentially is. When men, they fought for women to have a voice, to be able to work, to be able to vote, and then in turn, what did women do? They shit on the men now. They're not thankful for it.
Yeah, but these women, what you have to understand is, like, men don't appreciate these specific women. Like, we understand not all women are retarded.
Because they're sluts.
Well, it's not that they're sluts. Well, we love sluts. But women are the ones who don't like sluts. Men love sluts. The truth of the matter is, men are able to distinguish between that type of woman and the woman we would care for. Right, so we're good to the woman we're good to, and if a woman sees that men aren't good to her, it's probably for a reason. I'm not saying that you are the problem, Ken. I'm just saying it's in general, right? In general.
No, I don't think. I think you should let me clarify what I'm saying though, because like you seem to be like assuming quite a lot. Like you could ask me, and I would happily answer.
Rabbi, I wasn't talking
No,
about.
Stop being bitchy.
Hey, you! I don't even know you!
Right, I'm not talking about you personally, although maybe. I'm saying in general. I don't know your individual story. I know in general, men. I don't believe that women should be respected because they're women. Some women I respect, some women I don't respect. Some women I treat very well like queens. Some women I treat her like a total crap. That's how it should be. You respect those who are respectable, and you don't respect those who are not to be respected. And so, a lot of women are not respected by men. And then they say, okay, men are horrible, but are men horrible, or are they horrible to you?
But depending on the area. Okay, so in the West, if you're a kind, docile woman who's actually a good woman, you're not going to be respected by anyone. It doesn't matter. You can be the best woman you can be, but if you're somewhere else, then okay. And what bitchy comment are you going to say? Come on, get it.
No, I'm gonna say that it doesn't matter how respectful she is. No one's gonna respect her no matter how she presents herself. That's not true.
Okay,
Not everyone's
thank
gonna
you
respect
for
you
that.
regardless who you are.
Anyway,
Right.
anyway, and you know what? Okay, and I don't have an issue. I just listen.
Linda?
I feel like you are a massive cunt, and I don't want to talk while you're talking because like you just piss me off. So just have the
She is a massive fan, but she's
kindly and don't talk about me and don't talk to me, and I will happily stay quiet and let you
You
talk.
say my name. I'm not even talking.
Okay, and let's have an agreement now. From now on, let's not talk about each other. And from now on, let's not.
Why are you
Exactly.
No, Rabbi, stop, or I'm just gonna leave the room. And from now on.
You see,
Please don't.
instead of me
Oh my
caring for the
God,
public-
Rabbi, why do you want us to argue? Okay, and
With that, so I'll meet you guys just so that I can get this out as an example. So instead of me caring about the mental well-being of each one of you, it's the opposite. I want you to fight so that I can get entertainment. Because society doesn't reward me for keeping both of you safe. I reward myself by gaining some entertainment.
okay,
That's what I want.
fuck you, and I hope you die.
Oh my God!
Oh my God. Well, I don't wish that on you.
I hope you're a horrible death in about 10 minutes. I hope you have a horrible cardiac attack and you die.
Well, I do not.
Oh my God!
I do not hope that.
I hope you die of syphilis and AIDS.
Okay. Well,
Oh my God! Well,
I hope
syphilis,
that
no, you can take antibiotics.
Okay, I'm giving Rabbi what he wants.
I
So, yeah.
You're kind
I
of
hope that
screaming.
you die.
And Elle, I want you to die. Elle, I want you to die too, bitch. I hope you die.
I hope that you.
I hope you
I'll
both
keep
fucking
antibiotics
die.
on just in case.
I hope you both fucking die. I hope you die. I gypsy curse both of you. I hope your tits both
When
fall
you
off.
do
Feel bad for your
exorcism,
children.
the power.
Oh my
And
God!
I hope that when you sneeze, your tits fall off.
Oh my God!
They already did. I don't have any to follow.
My
Wait,
God!
holy
Oh,
shit.
they killed her. Oh no, she's in the audience. She moved her. I thought you guys killed her.
Is she new on here? I've never seen her.
No, I know her from before. She's actually. I agree with everything she said. Believe
I
it or
was
not.
really enjoying listening to Penn until the I hope you die comments. And
Well,
I
you know,
thought
I
that was
just had to
appropriate.
I
Well,
knew
it's
that
okay.
that was the kind of person she was. I just had to get that part out.
No, but I mean, in all fairness, though, from death comes life. I mean, when she's wishing you death, she's also wishing life on someone else. So you guys have to. It's all about perspective.
Well,
It's all about
I
perspective.
didn't. What were you guys speaking about?
you know what? You know, she really hurt my feelings. And I don't know.
Nobody cares.
I'm gonna jump now. I'm jumping.
And nobody cares about your feelings, eh? Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you're. It's an app.
I'm sorry. What? Okay, we need to bring shaming back, which Randy, even though I don't care for, majority of the things that you do, you do believe in shaming with people who need to be shamed.
Well, I'm the best at it. I've been shaming you for 4 years.
We need to
But
bring
I've been.
shaming
But
back.
I am the definition of shaming. I've been shaming you for 3 years.
Well, the time is up. There was a point in time where I deserved the shaming, but no longer. So now it just kind of falls flat.
But who determines that? Who determines that?
Me.
Based on what?
I'm a realist, and I know.
But you see how retarded? Okay, so you're saying we need to shame people. But you're saying
something in my pants, and you're allowed to feel around on the outside of the pants. You have 10 seconds to then guess what is in my pants. You should use 2 hands. 2 hands. Maybe it would be easier if you put your mouth on. How old are you? 18. Okay, you sure of that? Because Uncle Jimmy doesn't need to do time. You're gonna make a fine wife. I think I'm gonna rub your underpants. And your guess is?
Vibrator?
A vibrator? No, it is actually a zucchini with a rubber band on it. You use it as a vibrator if you want.
No, I don't need anyone to tell me that.
But you literally relied on people telling you that you approved.
No, that was before.
My God, man. See, that's exactly why I love to bully.
I'm confused because the names right here sound.
I'm a realist, I'm being honest.
Oh my God.
Islam is their religion of grave instance of pedophilia, where they bow down to a stupid rock
and cross. Friend, Yitzhak will take care of you, man. Yitzhak, can you come up on the stage?
Why is Pen spamming the chat?
Do you think the reputation of the United States?
Hey, Melissa, how you doing? She's an ad, take a fat Muslim talk. I hope a dyke steals your car radio. What? If a dyke steals your car I'm gonna reach your kind of. I'm Mishnah Torah.
You want the Biden administration release millions of people in the United States? No one ever talks about what I'm talking about. Why did they release people into the interior of the United States and put them, rather than put them into an ice bed? Why not put them in an empty ice bed, $127 a night, rather than in a hotel room at $500 a night? They did it on purpose. Because when you put them in an ice detention bed, they get a hearing in 35 days. Court records show 9 out of 10 people came asylum to get ordered removed. They're gone. Well, if you release them and put them in a hotel room at $500 a night, their hearings can be 5, 7, 9 years here if you pull on all appeals. So what are they hoping for now? That another Democrat administration's in power.
His game sucks already.
What am I?
I'm just asking her a question.
And Warren Amnesty them?
I'm a lover man. I'm romantic. You know, I don't want to. Yeah,
And you go to a local school.
Yeah.
Have you lived in this area all your life?
Yeah.
You having problems in school? Can you just elaborate on the kind of problems that you're having?
Asian boys coming up to me and saying, I'm going to rape you. And
you know what? I'm gonna ping in Alice, and then you can show everyone.
if you don't go with me, I'm going to punch you in the face with a knuckle duster. And if you don't, give me a blowjob.
And this is happening at the school to several girls.
Do you think the reputation of the United States has gone down under your president? No, I think it's gone way up, and I think we're a respected country again. We were
Wait. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? What's your age range? Oh, child, you never ask a woman how old she is. You know that.
Range?
And all over the world, we had a president that couldn't walk up a flight of stairs, couldn't walk down a flight of stairs, couldn't walk across the stage without falling.
Yeah, but she's still looking good, though. You know, you never know.
That means she's 13.
We had a president that was.
Well, are you well preserved?
The right to organize unions. The right to assemble.
Not that I know of.
Well, I mean, didn't you come out of your womb? What? That's usually something a man says.
Exactly.
I know, it just seems silly.
He likes chicks with dicks.
She's been shitting babies without her knowledge. Well, you know, you gotta look at it like this, right? You gotta look at it. If you good look, you know, we connect. You know, fuck it. You know, we can have some. We could do some. You know, you're Indian. Are you Punjabi? You Punjabi? What are you? That's not what she means.
I don't know, I just...
I'm so glad I'm not jumps here.
Wait, what's that? That's not what she means. It's like, I can tell you what she means. She has a.
All I know is
Hey,
that I'm
boyfriend.
quarter Indian. I don't know any more details than that.
We can practice some tantra yoga together. We can do some tantra together.
I always
Kama
wanted to
Sutra,
try
yeah.
tantra, yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
can do some Kama Sutra.
I'm gonna jump. I'm jumping.
Hey, what's the Kama Sutra?
Alright, enough of that.
Her boyfriend is transsexual, and so he is the one who gets pregnant, and that's why she said she doesn't.
We know with Dr. King that the greatness of America is the right to protest for what is right. Yeah!
So how often do you think about the before times or the afterlife?
Every day.
It's a sexy conversation.
We arrived at 44 papers, 325 autopsies.
No, she's from New Jersey. She's that type of Jew.
New Jersey?
Then we took each one of the autopsies.
Is Mr. Phelan to explain the bill?
Hey everybody, this is Scott Pressler. Well, I'm in Berks County, Pennsylvania. Gosh, it's so glad to be back in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
A very good defense.
Are you prepared to pay higher prices for goods?
I've been paying higher prices in the last year. When I got in office, my groceries have doubled, my gas has doubled. No, I'm not used to it, I'm not used to it.
You have this new piece on Substack. That the USAID and the CIA helped orchestrate Trump's impeachment?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, just it's a crazy story. I mean, you might forget that.
Bernie Sanders, I'm just
He's a damn Yankee like me.
Is it Bernie Sanders that would do?
How's the
And that was sponsored by top management as well, who said they were going to take part. They called on all NHS staff to fast from dawn till dark.
For the ADL, she's that type of Jew.
I did do a little work for the ADL.
Not eating, not drinking, to show, quote, allyship with their Muslim colleagues. Now, sorry to finish, and that was...
This woman ended the gun control debate in just a few seconds.
Actually, I am a Chinese immigrant who survived communism. And under Mao, 40 million people were starving.
Don't let sounds fool you. Don't let sounds fool you. I have no doubt that was
That is, after he's...
The fighting. Don't forget, he wants peace. You think Vladimir Putin wants peace? I think he does, yes. I think he does. I think because the raining missiles. I think he really his dream was to take over the whole country. I think because of me, he's not going to do that. I'm a Muslim. Do you trust him? Do you trust him? I don't trust you. I don't trust a lot of people. I don't trust you. Look at you. You come in all shooting for bear. You're so happy to do the interview. And then you start hitting me with fake questions. You start telling me that a guy whose hand is covered with a tattoo doesn't have the tattoo. I mean, you're being deceptive.
Yitzhak. He wants to be like King Solomon. He wants to fuck every woman.
No, I'm not. Let me just... Grossly incompetent. You knew it, I knew it, and everybody knew it, but you guys didn't want to write it because you're fake news. All right. Thank you. By the way, ABC is one of the worst. To be honest with you. Thank you. Do you think the reputation yet?
Into the feminist women,
And I kind of liked your other picture.
States.
You have this new piece on Substack. Did the USAID and the CIA help?
Like old Catholic, Christian.
I'm Catholic.
Oh, Catholic, sorry.
Yeah, I'm Catholic.
Orchestrate Trump's impeachment?
TikTok? I think we came across
Well, I hadn't planned to speak, but I'm on behalf of all the military men and women who serve our country and serve so honorably on behalf of the state of Michigan. I am really damn happy we're here to celebrate this recapitalization at Selfridge. It's crucial for the Michigan economy. It's crucial for the men and women here, for our homeland security.
He's a man who's old, no?
Yeah, so...
And our future. So, thank you. I'm so grateful that...
Congressman, one more time. Did you file impeachment articles against President Trump to get out of your nearly $800,000 of campaign debt? You have a history of scamming people. You're scamming the American people. Would you like...
How quickly do you think they're going to find a new pope?
Well, the voting starts on May 7th, and it goes for 10 days of voting. So
to answer, Congressman?
I think it's going to be the
black guy.
he's really awesome. Like
my Pope's running right now. It's running. It's 9 inches. It's running.
No, I haven't.
Yitzhak, have you ever been to the Vatican?
I have. No, I've never been.
Who has?
I have.
Nice.
Alice, follow me back. Alice, follow me back. I followed you, by the way.
No, he wants to clap the rap.
Think about it.
Pick me.
What? What? What do you mean think of word clapping? Like Jewish people.
Thank you, Speaker. HB 266 is a step towards transparency and integrity in political advertising and news passes.
I don't clap.
Question occurs on passage 2 and
Oh, okay, that's not me, so I clap. I'll make clap.
Congressman.
You sound really young, to be honest.
I'm gonna
Hold it up, it doesn't matter.
How old are you?
I'm like 22.
A little older.
25 is 25.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Really?
Top Yemeni sounds.
Background noise.
Yorick, have you ever heard of voice isolation, Yorick?
I don't have that either.
Oh,
You
my
alright?
apologies. I was cutting my onions.
Yeah, we know. There's something called voice isolation. Well, you don't have to mute. You can just put voice isolation.
I will do that later.
Okay.
Wait, do the Jews really hate Jesus?
Of course.
Oh.
Of course.
They-
What are you talking about?
Well, they just think that he was a heretic. They think that he was.
No, they hate
You never read the
Jesus.
Gemara? You ever read
This
St.
guy
Egypt?
that had some great ideas and
No, you don't. You think that Jesus was crazy.
And they obviously hate Jesus.
You
The funny
know,
part is,
you know.
At least be honest. Like I'd really.
Jesus is a character that you cannot really hate. No sane person would hate the character of Jesus. Yet these schmucks hate him. I'm just telling you.
he was a leader of some sort and
He was the
influenced a
king
lot of
of
people
Nazareth.
for a beautiful reason.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
He was a
you
leader.
follow the power team of
And you know what's so crazy is that he was Jewish, so which is like even crazier that the Jews hate him. He was Jewish.
And the Jews don't hate Jesus. We just don't believe that he has the same significance as you do.
Yeah. Yeah, yet he's the only Jew more famous than Moses. Amazing.
But you guys
most
believe
days
that
more famous.
Jesus had lost his, like he was
That's
crazy and lost his
okay.
mind, right?
I'm sorry.
I mean, don't you have to be a little crazy to like create a new religion?
What did
Come
you
on.
what, wait,
He
hold on.
didn't create a new religion.
He didn't create a religion.
Yeah, he did. He like
No, he didn't.
No, that was Constantine who created the religion, the Romans.
He did not
Create
create a
no one
religion.
created.
But yeah, everyone kind of just so the Christians, the Jews, and the Muslims all created their own religions, but essentially like we're wrong in doing that. God didn't have a religion.
Wait, that's so retarded, and you're even more retarded than the Jews.
No,
Well
but
done.
no,
You
but
didn't. You're the only one who did it.
what he didn't subscribe to a religion.
God.
didn't he start Christianity? I mean, I don't really
No,
know.
he did not start Christianity. Well,
Like, and now is when you take a break because you clearly have no clue what you're saying.
Yes, I
So,
do.
like you're worse than Penn, literally. No, not Penn. Sorry, you're worse than Danny.
You're kind of patronizing her. You should let her speak.
no, he's
But what she said is so hardcore, retarded. Like any Catholic would spit on you for saying that.
no, but you didn't let me get to my point. But go ahead if you can.
But go ahead, Boo Boo. Go ahead. And so
No,
I'm gonna.
you can say
I have
whatever
to. My God. Yeah. We don't believe Jesus started Christianity. We believe Jesus started Judaism. That's right.
No, shut up.
What?
You know what you just said.
No, it's not. Jesus gave the tablets to Moses on Mount Sinai.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Exactly. So he started that. Yeah, we believe Jesus is God, boo boo. Wakey, wakey, newsflash.
Yes.
Jesus is not God though.
Jesus is
like it speaks God's word, right?
No, so like
No.
we believe that God sent Jesus, used Jesus as like a vessel, so a vessel to fulfill the prophecy on earth.
Right,
Oh,
so
it
he's
is
the vessel,
Jesus,
he's
that's
not God.
That's what she is not a representative and has no clue about Catholicism. She's only
Yes, I
Catholic
do.
on paper. No, you
No,
don't.
it's not true. And
We
it
do
has
believe
nothing to do
Jesus
with
is God.
Catholicism.
You have no clue what you're
You
saying,
think
and I.
Jesus is God?
Yeah, of course. Of course, the Messiah has to be God according to the Quran.
100%.
That's
We believe Jesus is the Messiah. Now the Messiah has to be God. Therefore, we believe Jesus is God.
Father's
God is dead?
No, that means you missed out on the resurrection. You missed out on the party. Like, Helen, the type of person who would leave a party at like 11 p.m. She missed out. She missed because you know how the New Year's at 12 like shit goes down. Exactly. So you left the New Year's party at 11 p.m. basically.
Oh no.
Wait, but okay, so Easter celebrates God being
Resurrected.
right?
Correct.
Christmas is
God the Son.
No, sorry,
God.
Jesus being born.
God the Son.
What
Yes,
happened after
which is
he was
also God.
resurrected? Like, where is he now? Jesus.
Ascended.
He died, right? On the cross. So then, therefore,
He
God
was
is
crucified.
dead.
So you believe that? Hold on a second. So you
I'm
believe
asking-
his? Yeah. So you believe his death came after his resurrection?
I don't really know.
No, she said it did before, but at the same time, why do you say you're not calling nobody good, but only God good? You know, why did he pray to God? Why did he pray to HaKadosh Baruch Hu when he was going to get crucified?
Very, very good question. Because he came in the human form. So we believe God the Father, and then there's God the Son, which incarnated into the man called Jesus.
Multiple gods?
No, we believe in one God, multiple persons.
But if
But they're
Jesus,
separate
if you
beings.
believe Jesus is the Messiah,
They're not
Jesus
separate.
died,
They are
so
separate
Jesus
persons.
is dead.
No, because again, you missed out on the
Then
resurrection.
he was resurrected, but now where is he?
He ascended. He sits at the right hand of the Father,
He's in
just
the
like
sky?
Daniel. Well, he is not in the physical sky, but he ascended to sit on the right hand of the Father, like King David said. Do you remember when King David said, "Sit on my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool"? I forgot which psalm it is, but I'm getting old. My memory failed me.
22.
Which one is it?
22.
Psalm 20. It's Psalm 20 something. So it could be right. It could be Psalm 22.
What do you think about Easter getting less hype than Christmas?
Easter does not get that.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not. We have an entire month of Lent where we fast.
Is that right now?
No. It ended on Easter, but so for 40 days. Fast.
Easter is the biggest day. Passover. We don't even call it Easter. There's nothing called Easter. It's called Passover. It's Passover. Passover is the biggest day of the calendar.
Well, for the Coptic Church.
No, for all of us. Pascha. Wait, what's up with the Coptics? What do you think? What?
Yes, that's what they call it, Pascha.
No, we call it Pascha also.
Because you got it from your cousins.
No, it's Greek. Pascha is Passover. It's Greek. It's Greek for Passover. We have nothing to do with the Jews.
Is this the Longmont Ocean Castle prank call podcast?
Shit, I don't want my cousin. I would drown him in the bathroom. Well, I mean, look, I would say the average Jew is better than the average Muslim. I can give you that. Look at this time. I love this time.
He said he's a Jewish Muslim.
Yeah.
Please don't scroll.
I'm just more for that. Like when he talks about God,
How is he a Jewish Muslim?
Well, how am I a Christian rabbi?
Please don't.
Well, I'm not really Jewish, but I consider myself a Muslim, and I consider myself so you got Muhammad, and then you got some Orthodox and Jewish Muslims, because they submit to Oh yeah, he's Apikoros.
Yeah, I wanted you to talk to him because he's saying it's okay to be a faggot according to the Torah. And he's saying that he is saying if you fuck a man, you're not homosexual.
Is he retarded?
Yeah, he said if you have sex with men, either if you give or, but I mean that is a homosexual act, no matter how you look at it. Okay? People say.
You would suck dick and swallow cum, and he said he's fine.
Well, it's a gay act. No matter what you do, it is a gay act.
Faggotry, yeah.
It is
You
a
could
gay
look at it
act.
like this, right? You could say like you could say, okay, if you have an attraction to men, okay, but the act itself. So if you definitely have sex with another man, that is, against Vaikra. That's.
No, I'm just telling you. So Caleb was attacking me because I said that the Torah is not okay with homosexuality. No, okay, you can be a homosexual, you can sin. That's fine. You're a homosexual, but like for you to say that the Torah is okay with homosexuality, that is like a that's the
Well,
next
I look
step.
at it like this. Like you could have an attraction to men, but if you go upon that act, that's where most is. Like you could have an attraction
to men.
because that's not. You don't get to death penalty.
Just because you don't act on it doesn't mean that it's wrong.
The death penalty is upon the act. Yeah,
Correct. You don't get the death penalty for the thought. You do get the death penalty for the act according to Torah.
Yeah.
But if you don't, but not all sins are punished by man. So
you have to have
so
like HIV, like AIDS. You think about AIDS. You think about all these, STDs, all this shit. What is it? It's from HaKodesh Baruch Hu to kill homosexuals. That's why it's AIDS and all this shit. That's why there's gays and all that shit there. That's why
HaKodesh Baruch Hu is the one.
Yeah, you create HIV. Baruch Hashem for AIDS because they kill faggots.
That's barely any
you were born Jewish, but you practice Islam?
Yeah. No, I practice Yiddishkeit. But I just call it Islam, but I practice Yiddishkeit.
Well, I do the same also. I
keep it Bet Yosef. I keep it Bet Yosef. I don't eat halal, real halal Bet Yosef. Sometimes glad kosher.
According to Muslims, Moses and Jesus were Muslims, according to Muslims.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
That's wild.
So you're not Orthodox or you're Reformed or what are you?
She's Reformed. She's Reformed as shit. She has a female
rabbi. I get to know her, vice her up, we'll figure it out.
I'm telling you, she has a female rabbi. It's a total joke. It's a joke.
Well, that's why she needs me in her life. I'll leave her to the right direct.
Elle has a female rabbi. Literally, she has a female rabbi and she's been giving them.
I don't have any rabbi right now, actually.
Exactly.
For me, I'm your rabbi.
Well, I'm the only one called rabbi on the stage. I remind you each time.
Yeah, you put that name there, that's why. But you're not.
Well, some people are ordained by men, others are ordained by God.
Would you ever switch to like Mahedran kosher?
What do you say, Habiti?
Ew.
What he said?
Say it again?
Would you ever switch to like Mahedran kosher?
Mahedran, what is that?
Mahedran?
Mahedran. I know glad kosher, you got Bet Yosef.
Mahedran's another one.